All right, guys, the energy I'm getting around this divine masculine is that they're going through this major transformation. It's like I can hear them talking to themselves, or the way that they're feeling is that, damn, like I just want her. And I feel like this is a big deal because it's like now he's the type of man that just wants one woman, whereas before he could have been used to living this like bachelor lifestyle, okay? Remaining single on purpose so that way he could have multiple women, or some of your divine masculines as well could even live a lifestyle where it's like they may very well be in committed relationships, but they had this tendency to always keep friends around, whether that be through text messages, social media. Whoever this is, your energy has come in to give them a good dose of their own medicine, okay? This has a lot to do with respecting feminine energy and the force of divine feminine energy. What I'm seeing here is whoever you are, divine feminine, you came in here and you have him feeling all types of emotions and feelings, and he cannot feel anything for anybody else except you. Okay, I'm seeing that a lot of the patterns and maybe like superficial relationships he's had stringing along, they're trying to get a hold of him, and he doesn't want to answer. He doesn't want to have anything to do with anybody. Ever since he's met you, he's been learning about things like energy, and he's looking at himself in the mirror wondering, yo, am I aging a lot faster because of this lifestyle I've been living? Or like when he sees you, he may have tried to either pursue you, and you called him on it right from the bat, okay? You're attractive, yes. Okay, you're charming, absolutely. You know, you got a lot going for yourself, sure. But I can't entertain someone who is entertaining a whole slew of other energies, okay, until you learn to respect your own energy. Maybe then we can talk. And I feel like he might have taken this message to heart, okay? Let's go ahead and get into some of the transformation messages that they've gone through, because what I'm seeing is like you guys could be in communication, maybe not, maybe it's, here and there, but it's like I see you at a distance, okay, divine feminines, and he's looking at you and seeing you at a distance, and he just can't shake it. It's like, damn, I can't even go out and be in my old ways anymore, okay? We have the decisions card coming up. Someone's making a decision to lay low with the raincoat there, okay? It's stormy, chaotic when they do go out there. Ever since you came along and they maybe encountered your energy or felt some sort of rejection from you, okay? Maybe you would have, they were only able to get so far, or Queen of Swords, you may have stopped communicating with this person because your High Priestess energy, it shows you what's really going on. Like you could see if someone's deceiving you, or you can read in between the lines, or you just don't allow men to come in your face and play, not even for a moment. Okay, whoever you are, divine feminine, maybe you could be an air sign, or a fire sign. What's falling out here? Okay, so yeah, you put this divine masculine to think. I feel like life review is going on right now. They're not themselves. They could be feeling in love, and this was something that they've never experienced before, because the energy I'm getting around this masculine is like, again, multiple women, and they never really respected the potency of like divine feminine energy, because I feel like in the past a lot of the women that they may have dealt with, just like maybe not, okay, I don't want to offend anybody here, but I just feel like the type of women that they would have attracted before would have definitely just been swept up in superficial things, in order to like give their energy. Whoever you are, divine feminine, you're extremely careful with your energy account, okay? You are very careful with who you give your time to and who gets to access your energy, and you don't get very attached or dependent on people. Therefore, you don't allow others to manipulate your decisions, or you can think for yourself, and you can make decisions for yourself. Even in romantic relationships, you don't get caught up in emotions. You don't get caught up in like the sex, for example. Like you don't allow yourself to go crazy over that stuff. You have a very good head on your shoulders, and I feel like a lot of that is just rubbing off on whoever this masculine is. They could be, see, you're very guarded, and vulnerability, it takes a lot for you because you're blessed with this High Priestess energy, okay? There's not a lot of people that have access to you. People may wonder why it is you spend so much time alone or on your own, and it's because your energy itself, it's beautiful, it's transformative, it's potent, right? You think any man coming in and gain that little earth angel here? No, it doesn't work like that. The universe is very careful with you, very particular. The universe guards you. And I feel like whoever your counterpart is, they're getting this rude awakening on respecting the divine feminine energy. I feel like that's what this is all about. Okay, we have spirit guides as well, assistants. He may be reflecting, and I feel like with spirit guides and assistants, someone's asking for forgiveness or apologies, or it's like they can't even look at women in the same way as they did before. I also feel like not even, like, let's say adult entertainment, for example, is like, it almost makes this person feel like, damn, I can't even watch this shit anymore. Okay, that's how potent your energy is, because it is divine feminine energy. Someone is really caught up on you, and like maybe the shadow or the dark night of the soul or the shadow side of them, it's like it's dissolving. They know that they can't walk with it fully. Okay, we're not saying to dissolve it completely, but they can't be walking in it fully when it comes to being with you. And I feel like this shadow side of them, it may be craved, a lot of like addictive things, including having multiple relationships or feeling like the power, or, and also too, whoever this masculine is, like this is just a way of life. Like I feel like they may have seen like, maybe like a parent do this growing up, or the men in the family. That's how the men in the family would typically operate. And maybe like, during times of like, family gatherings, and then the men hang out in this section and the women hang out in this section. I feel like some of the conversations they would hear the men talking about, it's like their perspective on life and how you're supposed to live life as a man, like it may not have been like the best examples growing up, or it may just be like outdated, something that they don't want to be a part of. I'm hearing culture, like it could just be like a community or a culture, and it's like, the men, they have their wives at home, but then they go and they do their business on the outside, and then the wives don't mind as long as they go and bring home the bacon type of thing, and nobody talks about it. Like I feel like that is the type of stuff like your divine masculine might have grown up seeing. Okay, and I keep seeing culture, community, or that's the type of stuff that happens, shush. Okay, maybe they even might have seen like a parent of theirs go through this, and they knew their dad was the type to just have affairs, and in their head it just became so normalized because they never saw conflict. Okay, it was just, we don't speak of it. So it was like sort of confusing for them. So whoever this masculine is, like I know it's strange to say this, but it's like some of them never really saw anything wrong with approaching you while they were married, for example. It wasn't until you were like, sir, are you feeling well? It maybe wasn't until you schooled them with your high priestess energy, or you showed them life perspective, or you gave them a different perspective on things, on top of not having access to your energy, that really put them to think. It really put them in the dark night of the soul here. Okay, so they don't want anybody else except you, divine feminines. Okay, they could be in a state of just boredom. Okay, maybe they're lacking or feeling a lot of doubts about like, how have I spent my time? I'm seeing like a lot of reflection, especially with the decision card here, maybe backtracking and going back in time, and just feeling like they've wasted a lot of time instead of investing properly. But I feel like they're trying their best to get out of that energy. It may just be a time of working on themselves right now. Fall could be a time that's really significant. I feel like as the summertime goes by, they're going to see a huge transformation where it's going to be really tempting to get back into old energies. Like I feel like summertime has a way of, look at that, the celebration card is coming up top. Hang on, guys. Let's just take all the cards that fell on the floor here and we'll see. I just feel like with summertime around the corner, it's going to be like a tempting energy to reflect or project like old habits, being out and about. Like this is somebody that doesn't want to be at the bars, like they don't want to be out, maybe like in party environments, or environments where there's easy access to things happening behind the scenes. They, again, with this union energy, whoever you are, divine feminine, you came in and you made your mark. Okay, you have someone going through a major life transformation. It's like a spiritual transformation. The way that they were living their life before, it's like they feel ashamed or disgusted in a sense. And all of that, I feel like it's taking time for them to heal. It's like you came in and planted new seeds, and I feel like September could be significant, or just the fall season in general, is maybe when reconnection between you two will happen, and somebody will actually come out and say to you, like, I want to be with you. Or you guys are gonna start seeing mad efforts towards this person, wanting to be with you, okay? Gifts, abundance, spoiling you, committing to being patient with you, committed to providing like an optimistic energy in this connection, staying steady with you, okay? They can't be attracted to anybody else except you. Like, I keep getting that message really strongly here. If they're not focused on you, they're focused on work. If they're not focused on work, focus on you, okay? Let's get some romance cards, and we'll see how he's feeling for you, Divine Feminine. How is he feeling romantically for you? Okay, so you deserve love. I feel like he also feels like he deserves love, or maybe that's the energy that you offer, is true love. It's not just a superficial relationship, or it's not just so you have women around for this particular purpose. Like, how dare you? He can't even think like that. Like, I'm hearing him think like how he used to think when he would think about like what women are around for. Now he's like, he can't believe that he would even think like that. Like, you represent this goddess energy. Like, excuse me, but where's the offerings for the goddess? Like, it's that type of energy, I think the reason I feel like that is because that's a transformation, okay? Like, where's the offerings for the goddess? It's like, oh my God, this man didn't know. Like, when you come to the temple, you need to take your shoes off, and you need to bow, and you need to go and offer the fruits. What? Like, what? Like, this is like the first time they're ever seeing, I feel like, the power in the Divine Feminine. And it wasn't until you came along that they started to get into this vibration of this transformation, this change. They couldn't get close to you no matter how much they tried. And I'm seeing with Guarded, you had so much willpower, Divine Feminine. It came so naturally to you. Okay, so you definitely have this Divine Masculine. Like I said, I'll say it again. He's a type of man. Now he's a changed man, okay? He just wants one woman, and that woman is you. All right, so that's what I have for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one.